How you doing? You mentioned the fact that it was kind of hard to trust people in the industry, but what do you think is the best way to like build relationships, say with like managers and producers and all that stuff? Like,
I guess don't think that different rules apply to personal relationships in the music industry than they do in your your life or with your friends or with anybody. You have to get you um, David Hidalgo. I asked David Hidalgo from Los Lobos the same question 7 years ago, and he told me just give everything the tummy test and use heavy strings. so, so it's really the relationships aren't any different, And if you can have like, if you can get on a thing where somebody does a service for you and then they give you a bill and then you pay them. You can do that with managers too. You can do that with everybody. You can keep it. You can just kind of. You can keep it more orderly like that, and don't bite off more than you can chew. And don't think that. Just get over the fame thing. The fame thing is meaningless. It'll just get in your way. It will prevent you from making good music too. I mean, this is a music business class. I don't know how many artists are here.
A lot.
Well, really, all you got to do is sing and play and write, and everything else will kind of. I mean, it's not that simple, but if you focus on the material that you have, it will. I do believe that. Do you agree with that?
I believe that, my old pat answer when people said, well, how do you succeed or whatever, I said, be awesome, be the Pixies, be Nirvana, whatever, what you're saying, focus on your music. I also believe that you then have to take that one step further and build emotional connections with your constituency. Find a fan base out there. It can be a fan base of 5 people to begin with, but build a very real bond with them that's not contingent upon videos or contingent upon those things. So they'll follow you, and that constituency will grow.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at it more as like a cottage industry.
Yes, and don't be reliant on the record labels. On the other hand, you're at a place now where you can forego record labels. I think that the air is filled with people right now that just want to do away with all record labels, and I don't know that there needs to be changes for sure. But I don't buy, and I know you're not saying this, I don't buy into the idea that all record labels are evil, that all people at record labels are evil. I just don't think that's true.
No, I don't think everybody at a label is evil. I know for a fact. I mean, there were great people at Capitol, otherwise I wouldn't have had any kind of...
And I also think that, you look at bands like Modest Mouse that are on major labels that have been stuck with, through small sales and growth, and there are exceptions, and perhaps there are exceptions that prove the rule, but it has a lot to do. It has to be that mutual thing. It has to be a relationship, and finding that relationship is incredibly hard. And you had a very, very bad one, and you're not. I mean, you're not alone.
Yeah.